I almost sang a song, Baby It's Cold Outside, but I forgot that that is a very provocative song. A lady should not sing. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh my gosh, we are having a snowstorm. Well, it's actually was a lot higher, but it's still coming down. And I found 10 reasons why I'm not gonna go outside. Hey Jason, is it snowing yet there where you are? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can see. I don't know if I can see. I just really wanted to come and walk. It's so beautiful. No, not yet. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. Whew. I don't know if I stay for long. I just, I may go, I may go live later. I just wanted to motivate myself. You know, one thing I've noticed living in the United States. Wait, living in the United States versus, living in Eastern Europe, you do become a little bit more unmotivated. I would say that our culture is so much more stoic than average American. I'm not talking about athletes, I'm not talking about, people who are having big goals and stuff like that. But in general, um, like there is not a living soul outside right now. Hey Steven, how are you? I probably will put this live on my Patreon or something like this. This is me having a small talk. But if I have a small talk, it probably will, in about 3 minutes, grow into some deep discussion. I really have a lot in my mind in terms of this channel, and I have to take decision which way it should go. Either we'll talk about men and women and dating and love, or maybe some events that going on right now, like social events. I don't know. I have passion for both. But meanwhile, I just want to comment on video more often so I get used to it, because um, things change and sometimes you just get engrossed in other things. Man, I hope I'm not gonna fall on camera. I like everything you talk about. Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate it. By the way, I'm gonna send you some of my links so you can be an equipped moderator. I think you have some of them, but I'll do it probably tomorrow. Thanks so much for your comments. Steven, what's going on in your world? I probably will make this video private. Would you like to share a little bit what's the destiny of your fiance, so to speak? If you feel like sharing, because I remember where we left off last time we talked. I'm sorry guys, I have to walk down because it's slippery. It's very slippery. Okay, I wonder if I can do it like this. Just a second guys, maybe it will be. Or you can reach out to me oi 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 you can reach out to me if you'd like. I hope she's doing okay. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna talk much about your personal business unless you want to, but I hope that she's doing okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, most people, if you tell them, hey, let's go for a walk, it's so beautiful outside, it's snowing. Like here where average people live, nobody going to come out. I'm telling you, people going to be, oh no, it's cold. I am practicing my stoic. Oh, I want to show you. Okay, when we get out on a bigger street, I'll show you. Ooh. Hey, Bartiklo. Cannot read your name, but hello. Yeah, so I'm practicing my stoic nature. Well, I used to be a lot more stoic, but I don't want to be. Uh, I don't need to do a lot of things anymore. So I wonder, what could we talk about today? Oh my gosh, my fingers are frozen. I should have worn my gloves. I should have worn my gloves. But I didn't. Alright guys, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm pretty sweet on Oksana. Who is Oksana? I don't know what you're talking about. You talking to me like, Jason, you're talking to me like I know what you're talking about. I was actually asking somebody else. Stay strong, Veronica. I don't need to stay strong. And I hate being strong. And I hate to be praised for being strong. I'm just having fun. I was thinking about it the other day. I really think that most women were made to have, to live a soft life, not a stressful life, not the life when you need to stay strong. You know, for me, when the men tell me to stay strong or praise me that I'm strong, you know, I already know I'm hitting my block button. Okay, I'm gonna show you how beautiful it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it's snowing. It's snowing. If I live where it's cold, you know, I would much rather have a real snow than this kind of rain. Let's see. Oh, okay, let's see. I get the message. Okay, I'll call him later. Okay. Oh, you made a girl? Okay, that's awesome. You should, if you need my help, let me know. But meanwhile, I hope you get to know her. Where did you meet her? What site? What site have you met her on? Well, hopefully make it here. Okay. Yeah. Is it any of the sites that I gave you? Hey Gregory, good to see you. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I need cameras and like I would like to have like an evening gown and some of my beautiful furs. It would be a photo shoot of the century. By the way, the secret to never get cold: wear an epic fur coat. The one you told me about. Well, I gave you several websites, but I'm very glad. Where is she from? If you want, you can share a few things. I can give you a free advice while I'm on live. But if you need some help, you know, you can reach to my email if you have any questions. But in the beginning, you just should try to get to know her. Yeah, try not to overwhelm her with a bunch of small talk. Give her a feel of who you are, what you like, and what you can offer her. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I cannot. Skype? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're talking to somebody. Just make sure it's a real person. Wait. Hmm? Yeah, it's interesting how weather shapes different cultures. That is so true. That is so true. Weather, climate does shape cultures. It's an excellent observation. people on the north, they're usually a lot stronger, a lot more stoic, a lot, they're mentally and physically strong. They're very stoic. I would say that people of the north are extremely stoic. Like if you were to look at, Yakutia, some of the coldest regions in the world, when it gets minus 60 degrees, people are so different there. They are so used to every day fighting for survival, for survival. It's so different than people in the south, when you can literally, people in the south are usually, very warm. Whew. People in the south are usually very warm and hospitable, but they're also very often they can be a bit more relaxed. Don't want to say lazy, but when you have all the fruits growing and you're not gonna get cold, you can literally lay under the palm and have the bananas and coconuts falling on you. You're not gonna starve, right? You are not going to starve. With the coconuts, bananas and mangoes. That's why very often when you go somewhere south, even like Latin America, people are so relaxed and everything is mañana. Mañana, mañana, mañana. My God, this is so freaking awesome. I'm so glad you guys joining me because I was so lazy to go out. I was about to do some of my relaxation things and have some family time, but it's only 8 o'clock, so I love it when it's coming down like this. You video chat? Okay, that's great, Jason. That's awesome. Oh wow, library is still open. That is nice. That is so nice. Man, I'm so warm inside of this coat. I don't even care that it is I don't really care about the weather conditions. Yeah, it's pretty. Now you can see it. Thank you. Yeah, it sure is pretty. Mañana, meto mano. Oh yeah, it's like mano mano. I don't know. Yeah, it's just such a different character. This is so true. Okay, guys, I need to respond a message. I'm gonna turn you a little bit. I have to sit down for a second. Yeah, I usually walk a lot. But not lately. I have been a little bit lazy. Shall I say relax? Relax. Well, I also have things that I'm doing, and sometimes, you just run out of things. Oh, CCGB is watching me. Hey, CCGB. Thanks. Just 1 second, guys. Means I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, there is always a tomorrow, right? Just 1 second, guys. Somebody is already looking for me. No, nobody could think that the person in their right mind will go outside in this weather. But who told you? Hey, Bobcat. I always get that song stuck in my head when it's called. Yes, it's a forbidden song, Nowadays it's a forbidden song. Can you guys hear me okay? I actually bought a mic to walk outside, and yesterday I was hurrying somewhere, and I think I left it somewhere in the house. Couldn't find it today. Just 1 second, guys. I need to some family check. Sorry. All right. Yep, got canceled. Yes, it's one of the best songs ever. I think. Oh no, 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 no. My phone got wet. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna just sit and look. It's so pretty. It's one of the most romantic and beautiful songs. Baby, it's cold outside. I love it, and it's. I don't know why do they have to undermine everything, uh, especially in the days when a lot of songs are so disrespectful and degrading to women. They almost like audio. I mean, I don't even want to say that word. They are so degrading, so inappropriate, and they are okay to sing. From every radio station, and no matter where you go, and you hear more stupid lyrics. You can't even call them lyrics. They're so weird. Hey, Bucket, are you from Jesus channel visiting? I think so. I don't think that there are very many Bobcats. Bobcats is a rare animal. Yes, I love "Baby It's Cold Outside" song. It's just so epic. It's just so beautiful. I don't know who cannot like it. And it's interesting because I was talking to somebody who is Gen Z, so very young, not even 18 years old, and he was saying something. Oh, okay, see. Oh, I got my keys. Nice. And he was saying that well, she really does not want to stay. Why he's asking her to stay, and I had to explain to this still very young man that it was a thing for ladies back then. It's inappropriate to say you definitely. She was definitely showing him that she wants to stay and spend time with him. She doesn't want to go, but she says she needs to go just out of being humble, being elegant, and being decent, and being a lady. That's why she's saying that. Um, that's why she's saying that she cannot stay. But her entire body language and the way she's saying this implies that she really does want to stay, and she's looking for a reason to stay. And by the way, her staying doesn't mean anything much than her just staying somewhere while it's snowing like this. It doesn't imply anything more than that. But this is just so interesting to me that, like, modern generation, these young people, kids, teenagers, they don't understand that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's pure ice in here. Oh man, please pray for me. It's ice. Yeah, I prefer walking on the snow rather than on the ice. So yeah, she's just being playful. She's being a lady. She's also flirting in a way. She's like, I really can't stay. You know, she wants she wants also this to be his decision. You know, he wants him to. She wants him to sort of insist, so she kind of has to stay and stay protected from the snowfall, so they can keep having their romantic time. It doesn't imply anything. Dating those days and dating nowadays are different. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty, guys. Let me turn my camera. Let me think. How do I turn? Um, Yes, Boket, awesome. Great to see you. You always write awesome comments. Welcome. Thanks for checking out my channel. I haven't been that active on my channel, but I really want to start the conversations. I really want to uh, put a heartbeat back on it. And so I really, really appreciate you coming over. My channel used to be generally about international sort of like intercultural dating, but right now I honestly don't want to know. I don't want to know what not I don't want to know. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Wait. I'm gonna try different things. All right, guys, I want to show you how pretty it is, but let me, where is the, oh, I found it. Wait, sorry. Wait. Oi, oi, oi. Look how pretty it is. If you live in somewhere warm and you barely ever see snow, and look, I just made myself some fire. Oh, it's so nice. It's so, so nice. Courting was a bit different in those days. Absolutely. And I think, courting could be different nowadays too. Just because the modern, some of the people have no standards and they have no plans and no visions, and then just doing certain things not so in not such a thoughtful and considerate way. It doesn't mean that anybody else should do it. I think that we do create our own world around us, and that's my personal way to stay sane is to my personal way to stay sane is to make my own rules. And sometimes it's very difficult because it's difficult because you cannot have as many uh, friends, so to speak, as many people. You have to say no a lot, but you can have an amazing life, and you can stay away from drama and disappointment, if you know what I mean. So yes, I think that standards are not a thing of trend. I think that standards should be a thing of it should be a timeless thing, really. Yes, I just really think that you should do them, not because you're trying to restrict yourself, but because you do love and appreciate yourself. Sigma style, yes. Exactly. You can have the most incredible life even when overall culture have a big room for improvement. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful here. You guys, I'm feeling so, so comfy. That'd be so cool to do a little photo shoot here if the snow stays. I have a little, I have a online boutique. So for those of you who may be new here, so I love glamorous clothes and like retro clothes, but I have special attention for the furs because I do love looking pretty in winter, and I love seeing other women looking beautiful in winter, and therefore slowly but surely I started just as a fun project. I started my fur business. It's, well, I would say it's a nice project, and it has been going well. So you can take a look sometime. I'm gonna send all my links to you, Jason, tomorrow to your email or your message. But if you're not going anywhere, you can see it anytime later. You can see it anytime later. I have a lot of passion. I love entrepreneurship, and I love. I don't think that the women should not be working themselves to death. I think women should use, especially creative ones, should use their creativity and should apply that to create a softer life when they don't have to be exhausted, when they don't have to yell at their kids, when they don't have to miss out on their kids' childhood. Whether you're married or not, whether you have partner or not, whatever situation life I think that every woman that is oops, every woman that is taking care well, she should use that time to build more. Um, to if you a lady and you're watching me, if you living in a very good, nice environment, use some time and creativity. Don't just scroll internet. Watch something for inspiration, but you can create things with your mind and creativity that will give you an outlet, but also can bring you something in return, some financial rewards. And the best way to start it is just doing things playfully without stress. And if you're a lady and you're watching me and you don't have anybody supporting you and you feel like most women I know who are working jobs, just regular normal jobs, most of them are absolutely exhausted. They have no energy or inspiration, not for their own children, not for their friends, not for their family. And I think it's very bad. I think that now when yes, we have a lot of mess in these modern times, but we also have internet. And if you have any skills and creativity, you can apply that and do something for you and your family. And life is unpredictable. Today you have somebody, you have the most happy family, you have somebody taking care of you. Tomorrow you might not. People change, people leave, people lose jobs. Also, I stand very strongly for men being providers, but men are also human, and sometimes somebody gets sick or somebody has a temporary challenge. It's and sometimes somebody just decide that you are not that great and they have somebody better. So women should always stay creative and very abundant. It's really really interesting because true femininity is very abundant state. A woman is never ever broke when she's truly feminine and creative. It's only when she's stressing herself out and she's afraid to do things, or she's with a man who's stressing her out, or doubt her. Oh my gosh, look at that heavy machinery. Look at that heavy machinery. Woo! I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate men who do this kind of hard work, but that's not for us. We were made for love. Versatility and ability to adapt, I think, is important for everyone. Yes, it's just on my channel Bobcat, I talked a lot about polarity and man and women dynamic, and that is the general. Hi CCGB, hello, great to see you. Yeah, I talk about polarity and some things that are kind of forgotten by society. In this world, hey CCGB, I'm so excited to see you too. In this world, we have such weird standards where we have same condition for men and women. Men and women are not the same. We build different. We have different kind of skills and natural tendencies, and women have their cycles and days where I have days where I just need to rest. I don't I can't. I would be so miserable and I would not look the way I look if I would have to be running somewhere and have to do some operating heavy machinery, or have to go somewhere where I'm not feeling well. Women and men have different abilities. We have a lot of things in common, of course, we absolutely do. But I think that one of the problems right now with the United States and with Western countries is that when people choose their path in life, they don't consider their natural abilities better. Like for example, even on Jesus channel, when he talks about, women being security and and being in police and have to guard when when a woman who is 5'3" is guarding a, Donald Trump who is what, 6'4". I mean, she was a brave lady, but she could only cover half of his body. So my point is, I agree with your general statement, Bobcat, but I'm just telling you that, you know, um, we should absolutely be versatile and have multiple ways of how we can make it in this world. But I was talking in particular about women, that women have so much creative energy, and sometimes they just don't have they just need a little bit of confidence in order to go and try something. Rather than just scrolling internet, sometimes you can realize, oh, I'm great at baking cookies, and you open a channel on YouTube and you teach everybody how to bake cookies, and you know you don't have to you create your own recipes. I'm just saying as an example, and you make your own classes, and maybe you can supplement your income, or maybe you can stay home with your kids. That's what I'm talking about. CCGB, you're always so excited. I just love when you come and comment. Can you tell me, are you a guy or a girl? And what is your name, if not a secret? Please tell me. Oh, female. Awesome. You are so positive and so upbeat. I just love your presence. I'm sorry, sometimes when Jesus have lives, I do some other things. So sometimes I say hello, sometimes I don't, because I can't I love his life so much, but I can justify I try to do some things, you know how it is. I try to do some things. So yeah, it's not out of rudeness. I always feel bad if I miss the comment, but you know, I try to be a bit, how to say this, creative, right? So yeah, I just feel like you are always so sweet. Your name is Sherry. Sherry, I hope I'm saying it correctly. You should tell everybody. You should tell everybody what your name is on his stream, because everybody, you're always so sweet. I'm sure everybody wants to know, and you know, it would be nice if you would put your photo. I know some people want to have their privacy, and I respect that too. So some people just don't want maybe their family to see them or whatever. So that's cool too. So nice. I feel like I'm having friends over. Thank you guys for stopping. One off is saying, have some respect. What's your language? What do you mean? What did I say? Just 1 second, guys. I have somebody reaching out to me. This is so fun, guys. I really love this because I can get my work. I was like so lazy. Not okay. A lady should not say lazy. I was not convinced. I was not convinced. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you while I need to respond to a message. I'm gonna show you fire. CCGB, you're just something else, Sherry. My photo is the litter box. Well, put your face, Jason. You don't know. Maybe a woman of your dreams. Why would you put a litter box as your photo? I'm gonna fire you as a client if you do that again. Just put a normal photo of your face. It is so nice actually. You start getting to know somebody, their personality, just by their comments. And this is so cool because you really feel like you're making virtual friends, virtual family. It's really so nice. Sometimes I watch live streams and like casual live streams, and I feel like I have the best friend. Somebody just has this beautiful, delicious energy, and it makes me feel so nice. you know. So you never know. You might make a lifetime friend. All right, guys. I'm gonna show you this. I need to respond to somebody on my other phone. I'm coming on, guys. Okay. Just a second, guys. I ran away from my responsibilities. How about that? Oh my gosh. Here I'm totally wet. Wow. Waiting, writing her name in the snow. Not quite, not quite. Yeah. It still looks a bit Christmassy, isn't it? Isn't it? No, I'm not writing my name as a snow in the snow. Um, Let me sit down. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Stay with you guys for a little longer. Oi, oi. Let me read some of your comments. Yeah, I have a little bit debate of this channel. I really don't know. I'm so passionate about, like, I love Jesus' channel. I love the stuff he talks about. And maybe I love politics, but I like in general, you know, social events and things. And I'm kind of torn between having the coaching channel and do something like a commentary channel on the events. And I understand that that should be two different channels. And I don't know, either my channel is a bit shadow banned or just I need to improve the quality of my videos. I think that's the real reason, and I need to be consistent with the topics. So I'm having a dilemma because I'm so passionate about helping people figuring out their blind sides. I did, for those guys who just new today, I did relationship coaching for a number of years, and in general I was helping Western men understand women, understand also more classic women who have more traditional views. I'm originally from Ukraine, and when I just came here, I found so many differences in mentality. Um, I found so many differences in our mentality and American mentality, and I had issues in my own marriage, and I just wanted to make videos to put some light on this like Eastern European flavor, on Eastern European mentality, to also help other people. And yeah, I think uh, it was something that really inspired me. I wanted to help other people, and then it turned into a really interesting project, and I was doing it for a while. And right now, I don't know. I want to follow what's deep in my heart, but I also need to learn a little bit more about things because YouTube changed a lot. And I want to do something that comes naturally, that's authentic. I know sometimes people hop in on things and trends because they want to achieve things, you know, but I want it to be very genuine and very from the heart. Bobcat says, I love people and I'm sucker for accents. Okay, great. Then I'll assume you're going to subscribe. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, I don't know. I have not. I don't care, guys. I've been on the internet for so long. I don't care about nasty comments. I just block or ignore or whatever. You know, one thing I've learned, guys, one piece of wisdom that I've learned being in life where I am right now is the way people treat you has a lot less to do with you than you think. Especially when somebody blows up, when somebody, you know, somebody does something hurtful suddenly, and especially when you don't know this person. You know, when you are in a relationship deeply with somebody, this also applies, but there are other factors because you influence each other. But when somebody comes out of nowhere, and if somebody comes out of nowhere and says something to me, it just like a I am like a you know, like a rainproof material. It just dusts off. Or how to say about water just it's waterproof, it's water resistant, right? So yeah, don't worry, I have thick skin. And I'm okay if somebody is disagreeing with me, you know. I have some very strong political views, and that's why I enjoy Jesus channel so much. But the body language guy, for those of you who are not watching, you should be watching that channel. It's a must. And yeah, but just because I have the opposite views, I don't necessarily hate the people who have uh, other views. I think it's important that we see that um, I think it's important that we see that on both sides, you know, there are decent people. Like yesterday, I was visiting one of my most beautiful, most inspiring friends. It's my beautiful lady friend. Her name is Lana. Maybe we will come sometime on live together. She's so talented and creative and just amazing. She's not too political, you know. Um, but some people in her family have the complete opposite views than I do, and they're wonderful people. So, you know, sometimes I think it's important to remember the most important thing is human factor. It's faith. It's, you know, whether you believe in God, no matter what your religion is, or, you know, we need to remain human. That's number one thing. And when you meet people on the opposite sides of barricades, so to speak, you can tell that there are good people on both sides. Some people, I like to say, and Jesus like to say this too, are just a little misinformed. But that is okay. You know, they have the right to feel, to believe what they believe as long as we remain human. And yesterday, you know, we had this beautiful birthday dinner. My friend, she's, oh my gosh, guys, have you ever been to a birthday uh, a dinner at home that is decorated with she made like handmade decoration. She made menu, she made French menu for us. It was like girls only. She wrote in calligraphy menu and put it on a table with no, it wasn't my birthday, darling, but it was birthday of one of my very best friends. She had a very special birthday, and she wrote menu, uh, like calligraphy menu. It's just a flower arrangement, and you know, maybe I will post some pictures on my coffee site. I think on my coffee site I can post, you know, just some personal things. It just was so beautiful, and I was thinking, it's like, yeah, it was so elegant, and of course, we came all dressed up. It doesn't matter that the birthday was at home. We came all dressed up. I really wanted to make a I really wanted to actually stream as I was driving, but two things. It's not very safe, and I didn't want any of you to uh, get, you know, to get a bad example. And yeah, it's not very safe. And also, it's a bad angle because the camera is somewhere here, so you look all weird. But number one, unless you don't look in the camera at all, maybe then you can stream. But I wanted to look in the camera because I wanted to show you my look. Hey, hello Terry. Good to see you. Welcome, darling. We have a beautiful snow. I sit down to rest a little bit, but we have a beautiful uh, snow night. No school tomorrow. No school tomorrow for the kids, which is nice. So everybody stays safe. I actually love this. I don't like a gray winter. Just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can. Thank you. Oi, 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 oi. What am I doing? Thank you. Yeah, it's very peaceful and very beautiful. Thank you. Just 1 second, guys. I wanna do one thing. I wanna send something to. I want to send something to Jason so she can share it. I want to send you my coffee site. It's I'm gonna post some of the pictures and cute things and fun things there. It's also like no copy. It's also like an alternative super chat site, but uh, you can also share things for free. You know, you can share whatever you want. And you inspired me today to share, you know, some personal things, maybe some inspiring things. Um, hey Jason, I just sent it to you, and I also, if you know my email, you can also drop my email in the chat. But I just sent it to you, Jason, on your phone, in your message in my coffee site. So I'll show you guys some stuff. This inspires me. Let me show you. Hey Terry, I want to show you this. A bit of winter wonder. It's really so Christmassy. I did not have enough Christmas. I don't know about you. I did not have enough. You know, I did not have enough of holiday. Who is with me? Who needs more holidays? Who needs more celebration? Who needs more family gatherings? Who needs more fire in the fireplace? Let me just add some fire. Wait. Thank you guys so much for joining me on my walk. Let me show you something. Wait. I want to show you my fur. I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, I'm a bit of a Snow White today. Let's see if we can do the fire. Oh yeah, and I'll send you my glamour shop too. Yeah, I love glamorous things. By the way, Thierry, I don't know if you're still there. I looked at your portrait at the coffee side, and you look stunning. So elegant. So elegant. Yes, let's look. I'm gonna. You know, I love living in a small town where I can be at night. There is not a soul, and it's so beautiful and pretty. And I can even make my own fire. It's like a fireplace. You can turn it on the side and just enjoy it. It's so nice. Sometimes I get aggravated because I want to get out and see things and people and events, but that's why we have cars and airplanes. Let me read some of your comments, guys. Um, yeah. All right. Let's see. I have my. Okay. Somebody is messaging me. All right. I'm good. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Yes, it's not a compliment. It's just acknowledgement. It's snowing where I live right now. Also, not fun driving. Yeah, guys. If you're driving, yes, you gotta be careful. You gotta be absolutely careful if you're driving because, you know, that's the only concern is like people's safety, but um, it's still beautiful. It's still so beautiful and so, I don't know, romantic. um, Tonight, a lot of classes were canceled, you know, a lot of events were canceled because I think it's gonna go anywhere 4 to 8 inches or so. That's why. Oh my gosh. Gotta love Texas, driving in snow and ice. What do you mean? I know that when it's snowing in Texas, it's like a national emergency. I don't know why you guys freak out. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you, here when it snows, we have, you already saw some vehicles. So we have vehicles that's sold and clean. And also we know how to drive in the snow. Unless there is an accumulation of ice, that's an issue, right? When there is accumulation of ice, um, you have to be careful. Yeah, it is dangerous, but you just have to, it takes some practice, I would say that. But for me, I really love snow. I love everything. Snow, living in snow life, indeed. Well, I would say this. I really love change of the seasons. It's so special, when you have one season changing another. You can change your clothes, you change your mood. As for the ladies watching, I wear one type of colors and styles in winter, another one in spring, another one in summer, different in fall. I love fashion. For me personally, I love creating my own thing. I love different looks. I love changing my looks all the time, trying different things. So I love the season change. But if you live north and you have this rainy weather, I could care less about it. It's like if I'm living here right now, I want it to be beautiful. I don't want to have brown trees without leaves and dripping water that turns to ice. That's not what we voted for. So yeah, tell me guys where you all from, since we have such nice little tight company tonight. Tell me what you are from. I'm gonna go to a little island. Probably not gonna swim. and then I'm gonna probably go home because it looks like I should I should come back soon. But on the other hand, I noticed that I'm not outside enough. I used to be a lot more stoic. Not even just stoic. A lot more, spending a lot more time out, I had a client, one of my subscribers actually, a follower of mine. He lost tons of weight because I used to record my early videos when I was talking about the mentality and cultures and everything. I used to talk and walk, no live, Sony Handycam, and he got inspired by me walking and talking in different parks, and he fixed some of his health issues. Even though I've never told him get out and walk. I've never told him that, but he just got inspired. So, okay, let's see where you guys are from. I love seeing that. Okay. Hey, Livia Ann. Welcome. I don't think I saw you here before. Welcome. Welcome. Netherlands. Oh, how beautiful. My dream. My dream to visit. Adrian. What if wife comes home with different hair color? Nice. You have two women and one. Jason says Indianapolis. CCGB, I don't know. You are so incredible. I love the fact that you are happy. You're so happy. So great to see you. You are as happy, as positive and kind as I imagine. In my head was meeting you on Jesus Enrique Rosa. So fun to see you tonight. Thank you. Thank you. I can tell you the same about you because you're always so upbeat and so excited. And it's interesting, guys. Each time you appreciate somebody or you enjoy somebody's company, it really does mean that you must be resonating, Like, for example, I love watching Jesus show so much, but I also have some things, that I'm doing. And like, it feels like an addiction because, it's You're gonna get informed, you're gonna have some laughter, and also because of his personality, he just has such a caring, genuine kind of personality that you just can't stop watching no matter how you try. And I think people who addicted so much to his show to watch him, they also resemble similar, ideas and mindset, and appreciate this personality trait, just being you without trying to be somebody else. So yeah, I love that. You are inspiring me today, CCGB or Sherry. Don't know, is it Shari or Sherry? With my accent, I definitely will screw it up. But thank you so much. Surprise husband? Yes, why not? What husband doesn't like a good surprise? He'll never get tired. Hi, Yelena says Toledo, Ohio, Bobcat, Texas, Chicagoland, southwest suburbs. Okay. I am, where am I? I am in Midwest. I'm in Michigan, somewhere in the middle. Oi, no, no. I almost blocked somebody by accident. Hey, Yelena, how are you? Born in St. Michael, Azure Islands. Wow, interesting. It's time in my entire life. Family emergency took me away from Colorado to southern Georgia. After a few years now, used to 15 feet of snow at 9,000 feet. No more, no more. Yeah, oh my gosh, Colorado is such a beautiful state. Such a beautiful state. So is Montana, so is Washington. I remember Terry is from Washington. It's such a beautiful state too. Unbelievably gorgeous. All those forests, and we drove through it, and the mountains. Oh, it's beautiful. We drove through Idaho when we were going to Montana, and I fall in love with Montana too. In Michigan here we have gorgeous lakes. In summer I love the lakes. I have about 2 hours to the lake in Michigan. So many beaches. I love, love, love the lakes. CCGB says such an addiction. Yes, I know. Oh, I know. I don't wanna ban anybody. Hey, Livia Ann. Yes. Hi, Terry. Bob keeps saying, hey, my wife gone through a lot of colors, not complaining. When women changing their style, their colors, it's really a great thing because you are recreating yourself as a woman. It's not a bad thing. Even if, some styles are better than the others. Or some styles you may not like. I know men usually hope when they meet you, they usually hope that you will stay absolutely the same. When they capture you, they don't want to change. They want you to have the same body, same hair, same eyes, because they fall in love with you like this. But we can try to do our best, but you have to understand that a beauty of a woman, as beautiful, stunning Audrey Hepburn said, it's not in the clothes and styles that she wears. It's really in her heart, in her eyes. And sometimes, you go through changes. You change, sometimes for better, sometimes I don't want to say for worse, but sometimes, you change. But if you want to know how to make your wife, the woman that you love, to stay as beautiful as she can possibly be, even if she's maybe had a new baby, maybe she's a bit tired or something. If you want her to be as beautiful and vibrant and shiny, just give her heartfelt compliments. Even if she gained some weight, even if she, I don't know, lost some hair, when you make those compliments, when you make her feel beautiful, you ignite something inside of her. When she feels inspired, and after some time, she will start glowing again. Don't ask me how I know. Do you guys want to see the island? I don't know, it's a bit dark. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Just a second. Oh, this is actually a very beautiful home made out of stone. I don't know if I can enlarge it or not. I don't think yeah, it's too dark. I'm sorry, but it's a very beautiful home. It's made out of stone. Hopefully they're not gonna be mad at me. Yeah, I'll show it in the daytime. It's really is stunning. But I'm right now on the island. I guess you can see nothing but just the white but just white spots. But you're just virtually visiting my town. Yeah, it's too dark, I guess. It's too dark. Every western state is beautiful. Yes, I spent a few years in Connecticut. It wasn't bad, but Washington state is pristine. Yes, you have beautiful ocean. Um, Port Angeles, I had a great time in it. Wow, nice. So you guys all over the place. 20 years in the snow, Colorado, and now it's 65 outside right now, Eastern time. Yeah. Well, you gotta be where you feel more life. The ocean beaches are so freeing. I sit and breeze waiting for sunsets and let everything go. Yes, I know. I love water. I love the ocean. I love the sea. I do. You know, I've never taken any kind of medication in terms of, you know, regulating mood, or when you have stress or grief or low moments or something. Usually it's close people, or like just close people around, you know, having some time together. Sometimes it's just even feeling somebody close to you and being in silence and feeling the power of their hug. Nature, forest. In my case, I do fly sometimes on the ocean. I love the ocean. Love the ocean. But you know, we have our fresh ocean here, only 2 hours away from me, and there are miles of the beach, and I love when it's storm on the lake. I'm just a new person. Just put me in the stormy water, pick me up in 4 hours, and I'm a new person. I really love that lake life. It's, yeah, you just sit on the beach, and it's just, I like being inside. And Lake Michigan also have spectacular sunsets, you know, red and orange, and oh my gosh, some of the most gorgeous sunsets I've ever seen here. So wherever you live, there are always a beautiful spot. But one thing I've noticed here in US is that a lot of people don't use those things. They would go get medication, they would go get some treatments, they would go sometimes just for therapy that doesn't help, but they would not use the natural resources, you know, just being out in the nature, just sitting in quiet, you know, without scrolling things, without checking what your friends are doing and how perfect everyone else's life is. You know how it is. Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, that yes, of course there are many people who go and travel and go hiking. That's one thing that I love, is hiking. People do some people do hike, you know, just do all the outdoorsy things, but sometimes You just need to go and get like therapy from nature. It's so simple, and yet so few people do it. So I'm so glad, Terry, that that's something that you practice. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by that. Oh, thank you, CCGB. I don't know, maybe you're, if you're talking to me, but everybody here is pretty special. Yes, oh, rainforest. Oh my gosh, yes, it's so beautiful. Congratulations. If somebody's pregnant, oh, I think it's your wife, Bobcat. Congratulations. That's the most beautiful thing in this world. Uh, a lot of us do not take responsibility for themselves. Be happy, healthy, positive, and trust yourself. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just have to live like nothing ever happened to you. Like nobody had ever hurt you. Like nobody had ever betrayed you. You just need to live like a total and complete badass. Trying things, letting things go, forgiving people. Because, you know, you forgive people, you let go, you don't go endlessly on talking who's right and who's wrong. Sometimes you just drop it. Just drop it completely. And let them, you know, let them be. Maybe somebody, you know, will forgive you. But when we are carrying, you know, sometimes things happen to us and then we let those things define us. You know, we have this thing about us. You know, maybe, you know, you have something, you know, every single person on this chat had lost someone, had been maybe mistreated by someone or took bad decisions. Every single one of us have some scars and losses and painful things, but sometimes you just need to really look around and just really be present and fill your cup again. You know, it's kind of like if I have a cup of tea right now, which I often do. If I would have a cup of tea right now and I would have some old tea in it, like old piece of dirt, you know, or something like that. If I would have, yeah, if I would have something like that, and I can't drink that tea because I love my tea, but it's not fresh, or maybe it has poison in tea. All I need to do is refill that cup and keep refilling it. You know, sometimes when people say, you know, let go of things, yes, we should let go of things, but at the same time, we need to fill up ourselves with new things, because it's whole a lot easier to let things go when you have a lot to take in. You know, maybe you fill up your day with more things that make you feel like you're alive. Maybe you find some new challenges, maybe you make some new friends. It is so difficult sometimes, you know, like for me, and for everybody's watching, you know, we all been in a situation when, you know, you move in states or you move in countries, or somebody you thought, you know, was your special person, or, you know, your special friend, they decided that they don't want to be that anymore. And sometimes your best friends change your mind about you, and you just feel this pain of isolation. And it's a whole lot easier to forgive and let go when you let new things in, when you let yourself some time to heal, but you realize that you just going to continue living, and what's meant for you is not going anywhere. You know, I'm talking with experience. Yesterday I was at the birthday of my beautiful friend, as I told you guys. She made just one second. Hey, David. Thank you so much. Wait. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the coffee super chat. He says it's for the hot chocolate. Thank you, David. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And thank you for being member too. Hopefully, I'm gonna restore my YouTube membership. I mean, my YouTube membership and all the functions. I just have to show up more often. Thank you. Uh, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, my beautiful friend. Uh, I did not have that many friends that live here, and my friend Lana that I have, we literally have so many same outlooks, same interests, same taste, similar sense of humor, a lot of really interesting life experiences. And I told you yesterday on her birthday that I was waiting my entire life for her, and we were laughing so hard. But I had to had I have to had some years without having a friend like her. And sometimes you just do your best. Eventually you win. Eventually your people find you. Whew. Yes, we all have our story exactly. But I think we learn, we grow. The horrible thing is that when your story, if it's something painful, if it's something sensitive, painful, when it becomes like a crutch, when you never evolve, doesn't mean that you forget if you had somebody, love somebody, you lost them, or anything that it could be. Anything. I think all we could do is keep living, because people who loved us, they want us to be alive. They want us to experience and embrace everything. They would not want to us to be crippled and never do anything else. Same if you open a business, or you have a company and it failed, or you had, I don't know, anything else that you thought is going to be great and it failed. I don't think there is such a thing as failed. You just keep walking and you never know. But we all have our sensitive moments, so I get it. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Jason. I absolutely agree. Terry is saying I'm redefining myself after brain injuries. Yes, I remember you told me a few things, and not letting it keep me closed in. This community brings me joy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, Terry is also from Terry is also from Jesus' channel. It used to be the body language guy, but now it's Jesus Enrique Rosa's show, the best channel, the most entertaining yet packed with knowledge, the best channel to my opinion. Oh, sorry guys, the sniffles begin, so I think I'm gonna be wrapping up. Thank you so much for walking with me. Oh, I'm usually okay to have my solo walks, but today I was just so relaxed. People equal power. You know what? Right people are such incredible power, yes. And wrong people is such negative power. Sometimes, you have to wait a little bit to create your community, your tribe, your friends, and yeah. If you're ready sometimes to starve a little bit, you will eventually have people and communities that will be very uplifting. You know, we were made to have community. uh, CCGB says, that's what I meant. We all have our individual story, but we all do. So it makes the world go round. Stay strong, worry people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and in most cases, life continues. And sometimes you just need to allow yourself to not wait for a permission to live your life. You know, maybe you had the situation when you have controlling people in your family or maybe in your relationships, and you always, before you post anything, before you travel anywhere, you need to explain yourself because maybe your partner don't understand you. Maybe he thinks that, you know, if you want to travel some country and, you know, he can't join you, he immediately think that, you know, you're going because, you know, you're looking um, for some inappropriate entertainment if you are in a relationship. I'm sneaking in an antique store. That's my other weakness. Okay. Yeah, we have this really awesome antique store. I'm gonna stop by tomorrow. Not gonna rob it, not today. Ah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you kind of, it's really so, I'm gonna finish with this one outlook. You know, sometimes you, like when you're a kid, you have to wait for approval of your parents. You know, you can't really do that much because you completely depend on your parents, right? Then you grow up, and after some time, maybe you know, as a woman, for example, you get married, and sometimes, you know, something happens that you just, I truly believe in love and dedication and all those things, but I don't think that people should lose their personality in a relationship, and I don't think that one person should be controlling another. I was talking about, you know, visiting or traveling or doing things. It is so awful when you have a partner who does not trust you, and you, in fear that you will have a fight, you prevent yourself from traveling or making videos or doing anything creative because, you know, he will say, oh, this is inappropriate. And but in your heart of heart, you know that you just want to have these experiences. In no way you want to, you know, dishonor your husband or anything like that. You just trying to fulfill those things, and if you fulfill those things in you, he will have to work less. You know how people say, you make me happy. You know, in reality, we all responsible for our own state of mind. Yes, we tend to blame other people, and sometimes we become too vulnerable. But, you know, when you let the other person live a little and you have trust, if you don't have trust in the relationship, you shouldn't have that relationship. A lot of, sometimes men tell you it's for protection, and sometimes it's for protection, but sometimes it's for control. You know, you have to be secure within yourself and realize that if the person wants to be unfaithful, they don't have to travel. You know, they don't have to create all that. Sometimes we all have certain experience that just fulfill us, and then we can give more to our family. Oh, thanks, Helena. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. 7 years. Wow. Thank you for still being here. Thanks for the live, Veronica. Great hanging out. Have a great evening. Thank you so much. Thanks, Bouquet. She has a consistent philosophy. Thanks, Helena. Thanks, CCGB. Uh, Another is saying the small talk is very empty for Eastern Europeans. Yes, very true. Infidelity is a bad word for a reason. Yes. Yes. It is a bad word and I don't stand for it. And I do think that in a relationship, I think that man is the head and it's important that he takes charge, but sometimes, don't make no woman wants to have being like, with another father, when you have no it's different. Well, sometimes we all parenting each other, but I think that the person who is with you shouldn't feel like they're in prison, whether you are a man or a woman, husband or wife, or man and a woman in a couple. You should not let the other person feel like they're held hostage. That's it. You should, I feel the same for men. If you are with a man and he wants to go a couple days for hunting, or he wants to go with his dudes doing something, I think it's important to just be happy for them. Me personally, I don't care for no bugs. I don't care for no climbing creatures. I don't care for ticks. I don't care for shooting rabbits. And one thing here in America is that people sometimes force each other to like their hobbies. Like in Eastern Europe, it's a bit more divided, like men hanging out with men when it comes to sports. In the United States, women are often joining men to watch sports, and oh my gosh, this is a crisis for me. I mean, sometimes, once in a great while, maybe that is okay. But I think that you don't have to force. If you know that your wife hates camping, that she's miserable, just go with your friend. If you know that your husband cannot stand your girlfriends, and you don't have to bring them over. Go and have fun with them. So I think that it is important to just let each other be and not like overwhelm people with your interests. you know yeah, doesn't want, sometimes people do hobbies of their husband and wife out of guilt, because if I tell him that I don't want to camp, he's gonna be offended. Or if I tell her I don't want to go to movies with her girlfriends or whatever, yeah, just I so much like when somebody tells me, I really don't like this. I would rather, for example, of course, I'm a woman, I love shopping. I also love hunting for beautiful, unique things for my shop. I have like a glamorous boutique shop. I love hunting for it. I like looking for it. I never go there with any with any man, because we both are going to suffer. The best thing the man can do for me is give me a budget, maybe for something that I want, and then I can have my own things that I want to get for my business, and then I can surprise him with a beautiful dress or shoes, and kind of, transform myself, like by transform I mean, you guys know that we don't buy clothes for clothes. We don't buy shoes for shoes. We buy it to step into our diva mode. It's not like we don't have shoes. It's a creative process. Like you recreate yourself. So it's a win-win situation. I know that most men suffer if you take them shopping, so I don't like doing that. And again, if your man or partner, husband, if he's a real gentleman, he'll he'll contribute and he will stay in peace, you know, watching his whatever he wants to do. So everybody's happy. Yeah, I think that, you know, women going with men to do shopping, it's like suicide for both. Am I wrong? I don't think so. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. I hope you enjoy your time with your family, with your loved ones. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited to have you over. I really want to restart my channel, so I'm gonna figure out if whether I'm gonna continue here with relationship dynamics, polarity, like emotional intelligence things, or maybe some kind of commentary, maybe both. I don't know, but I'm gonna be coming live for the next I don't know, maybe 3 weeks, because I just need to feel reconnected to it. I don't care if I don't care about any kind of numbers. I just want to feel connection so I can continue, because I took a long break. And I feel so amazing tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Um, I will see you next time. If you have some ideas, if you want me to do or talk about something, please let me know in the comments. And I will post all my info under the video. Oh my gosh, it's frozen. I will post all my links and information under the video. But if you have a question, you want to reach out to me, just comment. Just comment below. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you, CCGB. Oh yeah, full moon. That's amazing. I'm gonna look for it. Have a great night, Jeff. Drop likes if you haven't. Yes, okay, thank you. You know, I'm not gonna see a full moon. The sky is purple, and I think it's cloudy. So I don't know if I'm gonna see that tonight. But anyway, you're Snow White. Your YouTube Snow White is saying good night. I hope that you will be a little bit inspired and give some love to your closest people, because sometimes we are the worst to people that love us the most. I don't know what it is, but I want all of you who are getting off the live, go and hug somebody you love, or if you're by yourself, send a lovely message to somebody. And I will see you very soon. Thank you. What a surprise tonight. Thank you for coming, everybody.